Welcome to our US Briefing Show. Today, we're diving into some exciting and surprising stories from around the globe. First up, Eli Lilly is making waves by raising the price of its popular weight loss drug Mounjaro in the UK by a whopping 170%, all to bring European prices closer to those in the US. While NHS access stays the same, private deals might get you a discount. Talk about a global balancing act. Next, we're fact-checking former President Donald Trump's claims about Ukraine. Despite his assertions that Russian tanks got stuck in the mud and that the US aid is 3 times Europe's, experts say the truth is quite different. Russia mainly tried to advance along highways but faced fierce resistance, and European countries have actually provided more aid than the US. Trump's comments are full of inaccuracies that distort the reality of this complex conflict. Finally, the stock market is celebrating. The Dow Jones reached a new all-time high, thanks to hopes for lower interest rates, easing trade tensions, and strong corporate earnings from giants like Microsoft and Nvidia. This optimism, along with recent trade agreements and a weaker labor report, has investors feeling confident about the future. Please stay tuned for more details and insights on these stories. CNN reports a surprising twist in the pharmaceutical landscape as Eli Lilly announces a dramatic 170% price hike for its weight loss drug Mounjaro in the UK, from £122 to £330 per month for the highest dose. Interestingly, the NHS will continue to access the drug at the original price, but private providers will need to negotiate discounts. This move is part of Eli Lilly's broader strategy to align its global prices more fairly, especially in response to mounting political pressure from the US government, which has been pushing for lower drug prices domestically. The Trump administration's aggressive stance, including letters to major pharma companies and executive orders, underscores a fierce debate over drug pricing disparities between the US and Europe, with critics arguing that the US bears a disproportionate burden of innovation costs, while Trump claims foreign nations are freeloading on American innovation. Nikkei Asia highlights a record-breaking moment for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which soared past its previous high of 45,073.63, driven by optimism over potential Federal Reserve rate cuts, easing trade tensions, and strong corporate earnings. The rally is fueled by investments from giants like Berkshire Hathaway, and notable performances from companies such as United Health Group, Microsoft, and Nvidia, the latter of which recently became the first publicly listed firm to reach a $4 trillion market cap. While the S&P 500 and Nasdaq reached their own peaks earlier this summer, the Dow's recent surge reflects investor confidence in a resilient economy, bolstered by recent trade agreements and expectations of looser monetary policy amid a weak July jobs report. These developments come amidst a broader market narrative of optimism and strategic shifts, with interest rate cut bets rising and political moves to influence Federal Reserve leadership adding to the market's buoyancy. CNN also tackles the persistent spread of misinformation surrounding President Donald Trump's narratives on the Ukraine war. Trump falsely claims that Russian tanks failed to reach Kyiv because they got stuck in the mud, a simplification contradicted by military analysts who point out that Russia initially relied on highways for their advance, suffering heavy losses and logistical issues along the way. Despite official fact checks, Trump continues to propagate falsehoods, including exaggerated aid figures to Ukraine, claiming the US has provided $350 billion, far from the actual estimated aid of around $185 billion, by mixing unrelated economic impacts with genuine military support. His repeated assertions that Ukraine started the war, or that Zelensky's approval ratings are as low as 4%, are also debunked, with credible polls showing strong Ukrainian support for Zelensky and a clear understanding that Russia initiated the invasion. Trump's distortion of facts about the war exemplifies a broader pattern of misinformation, undermining credible analysis and fueling political controversy amid ongoing conflict. Foreign policy paints a vivid picture of West Asia teetering on the brink of a transformative era, emphasizing the urgent need for a paradigm shift in regional diplomacy. Javad Zarif advocates for moving away from a threat-centric approach rooted in perpetual conflict and instead embracing a possibilities paradigm that fosters regional cooperation, economic integration, and diplomatic engagement. He highlights Iran's resilience and potential to lead this change, rooted in its rich history, technological progress, and strategic geographic position. The article underscores the importance of domestic resolve within Iran and the necessity for external powers to cease interference, urging a collective effort to forge new alliances and regional partnerships that could stabilize the region and open avenues for prosperity, especially in light of recent escalations involving Israel and the broader geopolitical landscape. Yahoo! US reports on the ongoing power struggles within Washington, revealing how Trump-era officials have allegedly taken control of the city police in a manner described as a hostile takeover. The lawsuit filed by the District of Columbia underscores deep concerns over the politicization of law enforcement and the erosion of local governance, reflecting broader tensions about federal influence and accountability. The article paints a picture of a city caught in a political maelstrom, where decisions made at the federal level threaten to undermine local authority and democratic processes. This situation exemplifies the ongoing struggle for control and influence in American politics, highlighting how internal conflicts and power grabs can destabilize institutions that are meant to serve the public. South China Morning Post offers a comprehensive overview of China's recent technological and geopolitical developments, from the unveiling of its first high-speed jet drone capable of transforming naval warfare to signs of economic slowdown amid global headwinds. The report details China's advancements in aviation technology, emphasizing how this innovation could redefine military power projection. Meanwhile, it notes economic challenges, including waning domestic consumption and ongoing trade tensions with the U.S. The article also touches on China's strategic moves in regional diplomacy, such as its influence in Southeast Asia through military parades and its efforts to counter U.S. military presence in contested waters. Additionally, it highlights China's vast textile industry, illustrating the country's role as a global manufacturing hub, which underscores its complex blend of technological prowess, economic vitality, and geopolitical assertiveness. According to Yahoo US, SpaceX is preparing to launch a Falcon 9 rocket, and residents in Arizona are encouraged to look up and witness the spectacular event. The launch is expected to be visible across the state, providing a rare opportunity for skywatchers to observe the powerful rocket streaking through the sky. The event has generated excitement among space enthusiasts and the general public alike, as it highlights the ongoing advancements in space exploration and commercial spaceflight technology. Whether you're an avid space fan or simply curious about the cosmos, this launch promises to be a captivating spectacle that underscores the progress and ambition of private aerospace endeavors. South China Morning Post reports that China has climbed 2 spots to rank 19th in the 2025 Elite Quality Index, thanks to its strategic investments in artificial intelligence and manufacturing sectors. The index, compiled by a Swiss research foundation and the University of St. Gallen, evaluates how well national elites foster sustainable value creation. China's notable strength in AI, especially in innovation-driven industries and local tech hubs like Hangzhou, has contributed significantly to its rise. However, the report highlights ongoing challenges, such as the need for greater market liberalization, improved government AI readiness, and increased opportunities for younger generations. Despite this, China's focus on manufacturing-led innovation and technological capabilities has positioned it as a competitive player on the global stage, with Asian economies like Japan and South Korea also performing strongly in the rankings. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Empty smiles, their words misleading. Power games and